So I don't know the meaning, but it was like water was coming everywhere and it was turning into blood. And then like, so a lot of flooding, and then I was on a boat. And I got to safety with some people that were non-Muslims in my dream. I don't know what that meant, but I thought I'd tell you.
Hold on to the ship, to the ark of Sahibul Saif, of the Ahlul Bayt, inshallah. They will lead you to safety. These days it's going to be rivers of flood flowing everywhere, rivers of blood flowing everywhere. It's coming. We're already seeing it. This is nothing compared to what's going to come. This is last calls, what is happening now, for the nation to see whether they're waking up or not. I'm looking, they're not waking up. They're more sunk into their heedlessness. They're drugged by this dunya. In the Ramazan, they're drugged by food. They're not waking up. So the time is going to come. The prophets have been speaking about that. The holy ones have been speaking about that for centuries. We are living in those times. This is an indication, and it is the last calls. The Prophet ﷺ asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to punish his nation the way he punished the nation of Nuh alayhi salam. What does that mean? That means that he knows that his nation in the Akhir Zaman, they are going to be like the nation of Nuh. Worse. They're going to commit all sorts of wrong things in complete defiance. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not only punish them, but will wipe them out. Some awliya Allah are saying that those ones who were destroyed in the flood of Nuh, they are perished, perishan. Some awliya are saying they are not even going to be brought back. This is knowledge of the awliya. We're not going to be too busy with it. But the understanding is that it is a heavy punishment here and hereafter. And one of those ones that was involved in that system and who wanted to completely believe in that system up till the end, refusing it, was the son of Nuh alayhi salam. That he refused. He's saying, no, I can still go up. There is still a way out. I can still go to higher ground. The flood is not going to reach. And Nuh alayhi salam is saying, my son, come. It's not going to save you. It's finished. Humans are not coming, animals are coming into the ship. Out of, who knows, billions that was alive then, only 73 entered into the ship, but the call was given to everyone. They had so much hate for this ship that they put all sorts of dirtiness into the ship. They had so much hatred for the ship of Nuh alayhi salam that he was building on top of a mountain, a place of safety, away from civilization, away from that system, not bothering them, so that they don't bother them also. Top of a mountain like here. But those ones, they're not satisfied. They have to go to the top of the mountain to just dirty it, to show their hatred of it. And Shaykh Afani used to say, they would make it into their toilet. So many people, they are slandering and making this place to seem as if it's dirty, and Shaykh Afani as if it's dirty, same thing. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cursed them, those ones, with a disease of the skin that has so many meanings now, disease of the skin. Because so many people today, they are obsessed with their skin. Whether it is, oh, I'm white, or I'm black, or Pakistan Zindabad. Chinese, doesn't matter. Malaysian, doesn't matter. African, doesn't matter. Everyone is saying their skin. And not just their skin, but their understanding that I'm the most beautiful one. Concentrating on the looks, but not looking into the heart. And those who are concentrating on the heart, they say this is nonsense. So many are saying, this way we are concentrating on the heart, the knowledge of the heart and how to take the dirtiness out from the heart. First, you have to understand what is the dirtiness. This way is not concerned with books. Those who are busy with books, they don't know their heart, they don't know what is in their heart, and they don't know how to take it out. We're not busy with that. They made their dirtiness. Then one day, one of them, with that disease on the skin, still insisting on making dirtiness to the ark of Nuh alayhi salam, which is a long story, but it is a very blessed ship. The material itself is very holy. So much toilet everywhere, say. And he was going to make a dirtiness on that. In their own disease, in their own filth, he slipped and he fell into their own dirtiness. And where it fell, the dirtiness, the Shaivan used to say, let's speak English, shits. That is all there. Covering, touching, and suddenly they feel that their shits, their own dirtiness, touching their diseased arms and parts of their body, they get cure. So everybody got very excited, called the whole town now. Now instead of dirtying the ship, they all came there, they took all their dirtiness, they put it all over themselves. Because they say this is a cure. They put it everywhere, they get cured. There's a deeper meaning to that. People who make dirtiness to clean places, they're only putting disease to themselves, and their cure is their own dirtiness, which is more. You understand? That is the first punishment. So they cleaned, they wiped, they licked, they finished everything. Someone else had a dream about the ship of Sahib al-Saif and how important it is, and how strong it is, and how it's sailing. We must hold on. That is the ship of the Ahlul Bayt, as he is. As so many of you are, that you have to wake up to that and reclaim that. You understand? Everywhere else is going to be rivers of blood. There's confusion, there's going to be complete violence. We don't care. It's going to rise up. Separate yourself from that. This is safety. This is safety. You come to the point where you cannot be the hero anymore. Don't say, no, I can do it. I can have my cake and I can eat it too. I can be in the dirtiness and I can be clean too. I can make some people clean also. It doesn't work. You try and you try, yes? So many years. You try and you try. It doesn't work. We tried. After a time, you have to say, I have to make a decision. Where? Where do I stand? How do I want to live? We tried everything else. Let's try this. Why not? What are you going to lose? Later you don't like, you can leave middle of the night like a thief too. It's okay. Take anything. Our Shaykh is very generous. Take. It's okay. We don't need anything. But the people of this Akhir Zaman, like the people of Nuh alayhi salam, our Shaykh used to say, the people of Nuh alayhi salam, they want to be like us because Shaitan was leading them and he opened a vision to them and he said, look at how the people of the Akhir Zaman, they are living, what they are practicing, what their lifestyle is. And the people of Nuh alayhi salam looked at us now, right now, how we are living and says, we want to be like that. Allah wiped them out. And that flood, it burnt the feet of the dove that Nuh alayhi salam released with a mission to find the dry land. Sent another white bird too, the raven. It was white at that time. It wasn't black. It was white. to find the dry land, to find a place where the ship can sit after 40 days and 40 nights. But that bird couldn't stop itself. It wanted to eat the meat. It saw this dead flesh lying around, started to eat it, and it became completely black. Don't eat your dead brother's flesh. Don't slander. So many doing that in a holy month. There is a month, as Ramazan is saying in the khutbah, we are quoting, there's a month of pulling back, serenity, to be calm. But watch the evil that is happening in this world. This is not exaggeration. You ask any unbeliever out there, they say, yes, there is complete evil. We're watching it and we're saying it's okay. They are saying it's not okay. But Muslims have become so, desensitized to all this evil, that they say, what can we do? We may as well eat the cake too, why not? So instead of having the pride of fighting this evil for generations and wearing it and understanding Allah is happy, they got tired. And they say, let's make peace. Peace is coming from Allah. Peace is not coming from kafirs. Let's make peace with the unbelievers. That way we can have prosperity. What happens is, your faith starts leaving you. You start having the love of this dunya. Then all the struggle and all the cause of the struggle, not only you start to forget, you start to disbelieve. You say, why were we fighting so long? So stupid. Look, we're fine. We can pray. We can make zikr even. We're not Wahhabis. And we're friends with those who are the enemies of Allah. Isn't this what Dajjal wants? We're not fighting with no one. We're fighting with our own ego. So try to separate a little bit for our own safety and salvation. Try to. It's important. So hold on to side by side, inshallah. It's coming. Those days it's difficult. But hold on, it'll be easy. We're asking Allah to send safety, inshallah, to the ummah and to the believers, inshallah. Al-Fatiha. Amen.